6 tiny home floor plans that are changing the game. Have you ever stepped into a tiny home and felt like you were inside magic? Where every inch seems to know just what it wants to be? Where spaces shift, and one small room feels like 3? Today, we're going to look at 6 tiny home floor plans that are reinventing what tiny means. These aren't cookie-cutter designs. They're bold, inventive, and built around creativity and function. By the end, you'll see how designers are bending rules, challenging comfort zones, and making small spaces feel luxurious, livable, and wildly inspiring. We'll dive into each plan, what makes it special, what challenges it solves or creates, a dash of humor, and practical advice so that if you're planning your own tiny build or just dreaming, you know what to look for. Let's get started. Loft over everything plan. This design lifts the sleeping loft up over most of the essential functional spaces, kitchen, bathroom, sometimes living area, so that the ground floor remains wide open for flexible use. Imagine walking in and seeing an entire living room, full kitchen, and storage zones without walls slicing them up. The loft above often uses stairs that double as drawers or storage, or even compact stair cubes to avoid wasting height or volume. With high ceilings or vaulted roofs, this plan gives height and airiness in addition to usable square footage. But there are trade-offs. Headroom in the loft might be tight. Climbing stairs or ladders nightly isn't glamorous if you're not flexible. Heating and cooling become trickier as heat rises. Also, if the loft runs over a bathroom or kitchen, plumbing and roof lines get complex. If done right, this plan can make a floor of 200 to 300 square feet feel like a castle in the sky. Split-level or multi-level zones. This plan breaks the tiny home into subtle zones by using small steps or raised platforms rather than full walls. For example, one module might elevate the bedroom a few steps up, or sink the living area slightly so the kitchen is a level up, creating visual separation without closing off light. It creates a sense of distinct spaces within a tiny footprint. Sleep here, cook there, relax over there, all while keeping flow and openness. Designers love this because it gives architecture character, and residents get psychological room separation that helps with privacy and function. Challenges are in the transitions. Stepped zones can eat up space, complicate furniture layout, and limit options for mobility. Also, storage under steps or platforms needs to be well designed, or it becomes dead space. Ensure transitions are visible and safe. Nightlights are great. And keep flooring consistent or visually linked to prevent the home from feeling choppy. Executed smartly, split levels give a tiny home big personality and functional magic. Open plan with indoor-outdoor flow. One of the most game-changing plans opens the main living area directly to the outdoors. Sliding glass doors, French doors, or accordion walls that fold away. The idea is that your view and fresh air become an extension of the interior. A kitchen or dining area placed adjacent to the main door or large opening lets you dine with natural light, have airflow, or expand your living space outdoors on nice days. The design usually pairs this with minimal interior walls to let light travel deep and chooses large windows or skylights to dissolve the boundary between indoors and outside. Of course, weather is a factor. Rain, heat, cold all come in through large openings. Privacy can suffer. Security considerations increase. Also, maintenance of exterior finishes where indoors meets outdoors needs more care. Seals, threshold, drainage. When it works, this plan makes a tiny home feel expansive, like you own both indoors and outdoors in one breath. Modular or expandable sections. This plan uses slide-outs, fold-outs, or expandable walls, such modules, so the home can change shape depending on need. For instance, a section of wall might slide out to widen the living room or fold down to create extra deck space. Some designs come with modular pods you can attach or detach, or prefab modules that can be added later as your needs grow. This gives flexibility, tight footprint for travel or site limits, larger space for socializing or hosting. The risks: moving parts add complexity, potential for mechanical failure, leakage, more maintenance. Also, transporting modules or slide-outs can be expensive. Alignment issues can lead to drafts or water intrusion. Practical advice: choose high-quality hardware. Ensure slide or fold mechanisms are weather-sealed. Test them thoroughly. Align modules so they don't create awkward joints. Make sure permits allow expandables. Think about how wiring plumbing vapor barriers will traverse moving parts. Done well, this floor plan gives you the best of both worlds: compact when needed, expansive when desired. Garden-integrated tiny home. In this plan, the tiny home is sited so that outdoor garden, patio, or deck is not just adjunct but central to daily life. The floor plan places windows and doors strategically toward views, includes pass-through counters or servery windows opening to an outdoor kitchen or dining area, and sometimes integrates green roof overhangs, planters, or terraces that wrap around one side of the home. The home feels less like a box and more like a breathing part of its landscape. Challenges include site preparation for drainage, pests, weather exposure, maintaining gardens, and ensuring that the home's exterior interfaces well with elements, for example, keeping rain off, keeping sun out when it's hot, ensuring privacy. Also, integrating the garden effect means more for landscaping and outdoor maintenance. For advice, orient openings to capture views and shade appropriately. Build overhangs or pergolas for sun control. Ensure ground level is graded so water moves away from foundations. Choose plants hardy to your climate. Use durable outdoor materials. And consider privacy landscaping. Garden integration turns small indoor space into lifestyle territory where outdoors becomes daily living. Tech Smart Flex Design. These floor plans integrate smart systems and flexible furniture to do the heavy lifting. Think retractable beds, furniture that changes function, desk by day, dining table by night, lighting and climate zones controlled intelligently, storage hidden but intuitive. Some plans even include hideaway appliances or fold-away elements, so that when not needed, everything tucks away. All this automation and flexibility helps a tiny home feel like it has more rooms than it actually does. But smart equals complexity. Costs go up, things break, tech becomes outdated, wiring plumbing design must anticipate flexible elements, which means more upfront thought and possibly cost. Also, living with moving parts takes patience and maintenance. Practical advice: invest in durable mechanisms, plan wiring/plumbing early, minimize tech complexity where possible, design fallback or manual options. Ensure that flexible furniture is easy to use every day. Test moving parts, and design for maintenance access. When executed well, Tech Smart Flex Design transforms tight spaces into homes that adapt to how you live. More comfort, more surprise, less compromise. If this video sparked ideas for your dream tiny home, like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming inspirations. Next video: tiny homes on wheels versus foundation, pros and cons. In the comments, share which one of these floor plans would you live in, and which features are must-haves for you. Thanks for watching.